Milwaukee is a complex historical tapestry. Within concrete wastelands, amidst Cream City brick, rises our city of today. Business sprouts in the factories of yesteryear. Old haunts become new destinations. In this series, we speak to artists whose work was woven by this landscape and trace the thread back to this new Milwaukee.
My name is Kellen, Klassik, Abston.
I'm gonna do this interview with the auto-tune. Do you mind?
I'm a musician first and foremost that kind of found his voice through, computers.
I know it's speaking from my soul. I need to keep control. I can't take this on my own.
Being like a traditionally trained jazz musician, the way that I rap, the way that I freestyle, the way that I use my voice and I write is very akin to my first instrument, which is sax.
I started with alto sax when I was 10. My dad bought me my first saxophone. By the age of 11, I was studying with a local jazz legend by the name of Berkeley Fudge, like the epitome of like a jazz man. Played flute, every saxophone. I studied with him from the age of 11 to 18. He was one of the founding members of the jazz department at the Wisconsin Conservatory of Music. Then, I went to Roosevelt Middle School of the Arts and Milwaukee High School of the Arts is where I graduated from. I was pretty much immersed in music from the time that I picked up the saxophone to the time that I graduated high school. I chose the name Klassik as my artistic statement, my intention. Art that withstood the test of time. When I think of something that is classic, something that is timeless.
As Klassik, I've been making music for over a decade.
I've seen some things that you would find hard to believe. These ain't nightmares, these ain't dreams. This is happening, it's happening. See, I'm anybody that thought could really see me, yeah. Invisible man in an invisible set.
I use certain terms like intention and awareness and purpose and passion, I think are the four words that come up most often for me. You have to be aware and you have to be aware of who you are and what your surroundings are.
Cooler by the lake. As you can see, this is a busy day and it's still really quite comfortable. Let's take a look. I think to be a Milwaukee artist means that literally the world is wide open because there is no one defining thing. And the spirit of artistry, we have just fearless artists that have so much of a resource to pull from that when something original comes out of this place, it truly sounds unique and like nothing else in the country. Everything that I do has always been about what is the path that we're setting for so that other people can succeed as well. Outside of the fact that it's opening a door for someone else that looks like me or that has similar aspirations or has a certain degree of intentionality, I want to be a living example of a pathway and a series of steps. So I got to take the scary steps.
I feel that being a living testament to what investing into arts education and to investing into public schools and to investing into our communities of color, the difficulties here and the ways that I don't feel supported is unfortunately a lack of follow through. We love to get everybody in the room and do the thing, or we love to say that we did the event, or that we hired this person, or we did this, and then we do nothing with it. What was the intended impact? What was the 10-year plan? What was the follow-through? And oftentimes, if you ask that in these meetings, and I've asked that in these meetings, there isn't one. It's just the immediacy of checking off the box.
A certain level of self-awareness isn't encouraged in day-to-day society, and especially in like the arts and especially in the music industry. Everything that you do, someone's gonna judge you, someone's gonna hate, someone's gonna love it. It's definitely hard. So for anybody that is struggling, seek people that like have your best interests at heart. Yeah, my dad was an artist. He was an actor, he was a dancer, he was a mime. A lot of my artistic side definitely is directly influenced from that.
My first memories of performance art, or like being an artist, or what that looked like, was like my dad acting and helping my dad. I would often like help my dad with lines. So as he's committing his lines to memory, I'm like there, or reading the other characters' parts, and then sitting at the table reads, and then like sitting in the first rehearsals, and then going to the show.
I made the decision early on, all right, so I gotta do all of the things. I have to make the most of this. I've watched it just be taken away.
Can't nobody count on you.
We are in our last week of this outstanding, spectacular, emotionally drenched and uplifting play called Where Did We Sit on the Bus? I composed a bunch of original music to underscore and score this 90-minute play. It's been a brand new experience for me. I've never done theater, although theater is in my blood because of my dad. So being here on this stage doing this play is very exciting. It's been an eye-opening challenge. And something that I think I've grown exponentially from.
It's summer, regardless of the weather at this point. Like, oh, it's June, all right, we're outside. So like the outside season of Milwaukee is, I don't know. I love seeing like people out, people like interacting with this.
It's about finding the thing that you can give yourself that nobody else can. When you unlock that, you vibrate a little differently. I still have to remain curious. I owe that to myself. My life doesn't have meaning if there is not intention. So as long as I have intention, disappointment will come, but that won't knock me off of having a focus and having an intention, because no one can take that from you.
Some love and we ain't asking for no miracles, no miracles. So why is it so hard, so hard, so hard?